I'm Zoey.
That's me.
And we're back again with another wee video just to really help you find your way around and get the hang of how to use this journal. Just a reminder before we do that, again, dreams are so personal. Even the way that you understand them will be personal. So please don't feel like you have to follow this to the letter. If you have a way that, if there's one part that makes it more sense to do it this way or that way, please, there's freedom to do that for yourself. So this is what Zoey and I find helpful. This is the way that we do for ourselves. But bring your own little creative flair to it as well.
Come on, love it. So I'm going to get to share my dream today, one of my dreams today, and it's a real privilege to be able to share this with you guys. So.
Yeah, so go for it, Zoe. What did you write on your dream details?
Okay, cool. So this was my dream. I went up a glass elevator. It was going so high. I felt like it was the Sky Tower. It was all glass, and when we got to the top, I was afraid to step out on the glass platform. I must have though, because I could see the city and the ocean below me and in the distance. Next we went zooming back down again, and it was so much fun. Oh my gosh, so I've used that space, that page, to write down my dream, and then I've put a little note to myself and for you guys that the Sky Tower is actually the tallest building in New Zealand, and so that's a little personal again, another personal symbol, especially for us. So so just a reminder, Zoey and I use this dream details page there, that blank page, to write not only the dream or multiple dreams if we've had them in a night, but also to write anything that kind of comes to mind as we're writing it, anything that jumps out at us there. So then step 2, and remember we can refer back to our Understanding Your Dreams page right at the front of your journal. Step 2 is to stop and pray. So it's be a good time to ask Holy Spirit for some wisdom on that, and then carry on to step 3, which is the main symbols. Yeah. Not forgetting also to go back. I know we haven't actually done a step for it, but to give it a title if you can. There is a little space there for you to give your dream a title. It just helps for when you go back, and you also helps you interpret it, because it kind of brings that key symbol back to you again, which is really great. So my 3 main symbols I had was the glass elevator, right? That's pretty key. But the next one it wasn't actually a thing, it was an action that I was doing. It was a symbol, so it was stepping out. And the third one I had was the zooming back down. I thought those 3 things what stood up for me personally, and it made sense. So when I broke that down a bit more, I
was just going to say, remember that the main symbols are things that if they weren't in the dream would really significantly change. But also remember that there's no right or wrong, okay? So God knows what you're going to get to. He knows what's going to stand out to you, and that's how he'll speak to you. So don't worry if you think, I don't know if this is the main symbol or not. If you think it is, pop it down.
Yeah, so good. And so I looked at that glass elevator. First of all, like, what's the difference between a glass elevator and an ordinary elevator, right? A glass is about visibility, like everyone can see in and you can see out. It's transparent. I also put there that the Sky Tower is really high, and it also speaks about the heavens. It also speaks about a different perspective. Those are some of the things, I put those few things down. The next part, stepping out, again, that just speaks for itself, right? Overcoming some fear, taking a risk, and seeing further. Could have been some of the things that were speaking to me about, and then zooming back down. It was so much fun, and going back down with joy. So it was really great.
That's a great point as well, that sometimes there'll be emotion in your dreams. So make sure that you write that down. So I had a lot of joy. It would be different. The whole dream would change if Zoe was afraid as she zoomed back down, right? But there was joy. So that's a really significant thing to pop into there. So next you'll see the 2 tick boxes, participant or observer. And you'll see Zoe's ticked participant because she's interacting in the dream. Observer is more if you're watching it like a movie unfold in front of you. Okay, what was the main action in the dream?
Okay, so I put there that I'm going higher. It was not of my own effort. I was stepping out while I was afraid, and I was enjoying the ride.
So if you're following the close, that you'll notice that was 3 main actions. A little bit of a cheat. But sometimes that's what happens. They all are just as relevant and significant as each other. So you don't just have to have one.
Yeah, so good.
And then next, Zoe, did you have anything in your life that might have been connected to what the dream was saying?
Yeah, so at that particular time, I was learning more about the prophetic and wanting to teach others about everything that I was learning.
So good. And so then you'll see there that the final step is the interpretation. So we try to write this down in about 2 to 3 sentences. So why don't you read what it was you felt God was saying?
So I felt like God was showing me that I'm going to new heights with Him. As I overcome fear and I step out, I'll be able to receive revelation and see more than I have experienced before. I can see longer distances. This is not just for me, as others will be able to see the joy I'm experiencing in the adventure.
Oh, amazing. Hence the glass elevator.
And hence the adventure that we're on right now with you. And we're getting to share this with you. It's really actually happening.
So I hope that it's helpful. Please feel free to refer back to our examples there. We've said it every time, but we'll say again, if you ever have any questions or you would like to just have a conversation with us or want some extra thoughts, we're not we're not claiming that we know everything, but what we do know, we really trust that what Holy Spirit says, and He's given us wisdom. So we'd love to help with your dreams if you'd love. So you can email us at hello@zoeyandjenna.com. But otherwise, enjoy your journal, and we are looking forward to hearing about how that goes for you.